And this bay is absolutely trashed. Inches thick of mud. Not good. G'day viewers, Chris Atkins here. Welcome back to my channel, The Car Wash Chronicles. I am here at my Barstow car wash. I've had it for 2 years now since I bought it, renovated it. So let's check out the condition of it. It's that time of year. We just had 4 days of rain. So you're about to see what rain does. What rain does to the cars, what rain does to the bays and the mud. Let's go see the condition of my Barstow car wash. Let's go on inside here. Might bring back some memories for you guys, seeing all the renovation videos from this place. Check the soap level, make sure there's no leaks. Always leaks. Soap is good enough. Hydrominders, good. Goody. Gumdrops. Alright, so everything looks good in here. The biggest problem is the mud. There is endless amounts of mud. But after that hour and 45-minute drive, it's time for me to pause the camera and do what I gotta do. And over here at the vacuum area, you can see that there's some trash. People go through the bins. There's room in there, but it's not in there. Interesting. Look for jams on the vacuums. No jams. No strawberry jams, apricot jams. Little trash. A lot of trash. Let's pick this up for some reason. Man, look at this mud. This is winter for you. Couple of days rain and the cars get completely muddy. The guns are all covered in mud. I mean, who's gonna come in here and use this bay? Maybe someone, but until I come and clean it up, essentially this bay is down. But hey, I made $5. The walls are completely covered in mud. The brush heads are covered in mud. My drains are gonna be full. So yeah, when car wash owners see a muddy truck washing and they say, hey, don't wash that here, this is why. You know, they would rather not take the guy's $5 than to deal with this. But I get it. I'm in the middle. If it's really, really muddy, yeah, I don't want it at my car wash. But if it's somewhat muddy, then that's okay. But this is the result of rain in the high desert and cars washing all that mud off at the car wash. And I got little drains here, so they fill up every couple of days. But yep, it's time for me to get to work. But like I said, it's been 2 years since I bought this car wash. I got the land with this car wash. It was a great deal, very happy with it. Here I am stepping all in the mud for some reason. But you can see the condition of the car wash, the walls, the signs. 2 years since the remodel. And if you saw my remodel videos on this car wash, you will see how brand new it was when I did it. And 2 years later, it pretty much needs another paint. And also with the customers and the mud and everything, when your car wash is super busy and you got cars waiting all the time, you don't need those customers. Hey, go to the car wash down the road. I'd rather you not wash it here. I don't need that $5-10. Because you constantly got customers coming in, and when they screw the bay up like this bay is pretty much down. Customers don't want to use it. But when your car wash is on the quieter side, yeah, you want these muddy people, you want the muddy trucks, you want the mud, because you're gonna get that $5, you're gonna get that $10, maybe $15, and you need that money. So Barstow Car Wash, It's not as busy as my other ones. It's probably my quietest. So sure, I'll take the muddy trucks. But if this was at my other one, Main Street, I'd want them to go to the other car wash because I constantly got cars waiting, especially on the weekends. Cars waiting, and I can't afford to have bays down with this mud. So head on down to the other car wash. Keep that $5-10. I don't need it, boy. All right, let's start with bay one. Let's hose this beast down. Oh, look at that. That's a little short. Let's go ahead and change it. All right, we're gonna need pipe wrench, tape, and brush. Let's do it. There it is, full drain. So now for that $5 I made off that one car, now I'm spending half an hour hosing down this bay. So half an hour for $5 of work, it's a great rate, it's awesome. So guys, there you have it. You saw me, I'm out of breath. Clean up the car wash, sweep up, hose down all the bays, shovel mud from the pits. And that's the big debate. I want you guys to comment if you guys own a car wash, or even if you don't own a car wash, that's the two type of people in this whole world. Then I want you to comment your thoughts on mud in bays. If you are at the car wash and you own it, and you have no customers around, and a big dually truck pulls in, and it's 2 inches thick, covered in mud, are you gonna say, go ahead, be my guest, wash the truck, put in your 10 or 15 bucks? I would love to take that, and then I'll be happy to spend 30 minutes cleaning up after you, shoveling out the drains. Would you be willing to do that for 15 bucks, and would you let him wash? Again, the only truck at the car wash. Now, if it's busy day, all bays are full, there's cars waiting behind every bay, like most cars here at California, my Main Street car wash, a lot of my other car washes, always cars waiting. And in line you see the same truck, 2 inches thick of mud, with a car lined up behind him. Are you gonna politely go up to him and say, hey buddy, there's way too much mud on this truck, do me a favor, I don't want you to wash here. You're gonna shut down my bay for half an hour. I'm gonna lose probably, I don't know, 15, 16, 20 bucks from other customers who are gonna be annoyed because the bay's gonna be closed down and I'm gonna have to clean it up. Or you're just gonna let him wash it, maybe close the bay for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, scoop the mud out of the drains because it's gonna fill up the drains about this much. Again, my opinion, if you don't have that busy of a car wash and you need the money, you're gonna let him wash. If you have a really busy car wash, I would politely ask him to not wash because it's a negative on my business. I'd rather piss off that one customer. If he drives off screaming, giving you the finger, saying, screw you, this is a car wash, so be it, you lost one customer. But the 4 or 5 customers behind him are gonna be so thankful because they're not gonna be stepping in inches thick of mud or not even use that bay. So that's my opinion. If you're busy, you're not gonna let him wash. If you're not busy, you're gonna let him wash and you're gonna be happy to spend 30 minutes cleaning up after him for 10 bucks. That's my opinion. But my opinion, who cares? What's your guys' opinion? Comment below, let me know, let's start a conversation. And you guys probably think, oh, this Chris, he complains a lot about mud, but he owns a car wash, he's in the wrong business. I'm not complaining, I'm speaking. Pros, cons, positives, negatives. Even the mud goes all the way out there where you can't really hose it. You can only spray it that way. So it leaves the ground's all completely disgusting and ugly, just covered in mud. I got one car waiting over there to use the bay, but it's closed right now. Positive or negative? Was it worth the $5 I made off this truck? I don't know. What do you guys think? So all I can do, I can't get it in the bay. Hose is too short. So all I'm gonna have to do is spray it as far away as possible. And I know it's gonna look real ugly, but hey, I made $5. So all bays are full right now. I'm cleaning this still. I can't let a customer use it because they're gonna be walking in mud. They were waiting about 30 seconds and they drove away. Again, I just lost whatever they were gonna pay, $4 or $5. All right, time to move on to the pig farm. Time to move on to the pig pen. But here's the reality of it. I could spend 30, 40 minutes cleaning this bay up, have the car wash spotless, all bays are perfectly clean. I leave and 10 minutes later, a big muddy truck comes in and just makes the exact same mess. So in my opinion, there's no way of policing it unless someone is here. So it's gonna happen. It's the car wash business. Accept it. Just like I'm struggling to accept it, but I'm gonna have to because there's no choice. That's right, hopefully it pays off when I collect the cash from the bill changer. Because if it doesn't, I'm taking my exit. You beat me, mud. You beat me. Hey, cut me, Mick, cut me. All right, guys, we've somewhat restored some sort of order here. Gave it a sweep and it's starting to look much better. Hose down these two bays. These two bays are done, nice and clean. Bay over here is done and clean. I got one to go, which isn't too bad at all. So, there you go. All right, guys, 2 hours later, car wash is clean, back in business, and it's a hot topic. A lot of people have opinions about it. Car wash owners, non-car wash owners. Well, it's a car wash. What, you expect us to come to a car wash with a clean car? You know, I've heard everything, but there's two perspectives. Are you going to make money at the end of the day from it? Are you going to have 5, 10, 20 customers wash in a muddy bay, complaining that this car wash is dirty, leaving bad reviews on Google, cars driving away because the bay is too muddy, all because you wanted that 10 bucks from that dirty truck? Or do you want to take the dirty truck, get the 10 bucks, keep the bay closed or whatever, or if people do go in and use it, they're not going to be very happy. They're going to get in their car with mud all over their shoes, and it's just not a good thing. So are you the car wash owner that tells the muddy truck to please don't wash here? Or are you the car wash owner to say, go ahead, wash the truck? Make my bay really muddy to the point where it's out of order. So two perspectives, two different type of people. Again, I'm in the middle. If it's 2 inches of thick mud around the truck, it's going to close down my bay. No, I don't want you here. I don't want your $10. You're going to ruin it for everyone else. You're going to fill up my drains and waste my time. I have other customers. I have busy car washes. If my car wash was not busy and I had one customer pull in every 10 minutes, yeah, maybe I'd want you to, yeah, go ahead, wash it. I got all the time in the world to clean up after you. You know, I'll scoop the mud out of the drains. I'll do all that. So what do you guys think? What's your opinion? Will you allow muddy trucks to wash at your car wash? And if you don't own a car wash, comment anyway. I'm Chris Atkins with the Car Wash Chronicles. I love the car wash business. See you all next time. And now that the car wash is clean again, all bays are full and working. And I'm glad there's no mud in there.